What is going on, everybody? Welcome back today to another 1860 Munich save here on Football Manager 2017. Now, we've had the winter break. We're going to jump straight into it today. Obviously, we've got a few games to run over before we play our live com against Sandhausen today. We're going to start off with the transfers. Now, as you can see on screen, there's the transfer window's shut. There's a tiny bit of transfer budget left, but there's a massive chunk in the wage budget, which is quite a lot of money. Now, we'll go through that shortly. Before we get going, I think the main target I said was a centre-half. We've only actually signed one player in for the first team, and it's a lone player, and it's not a centre-half. There was many players that came up, which I probably thought weren't great, or they were okay, but they weren't any better than what we've got already. So I felt, what's the point in signing them if they're not going to be in the first team? The players that were probably could have got into our first team were way too much money for us to afford anyway. But yeah, there's quite a lot going on. Start with the ins. Matty Fielder, we've already gone through. Now, Gideon Zelalem from Arsenal. Huge signing this. Contract expires at the end of the season. Already got a contract in for him, so hopefully he'll accept that. Because I think, regardless, we'll get quite a lot of money in for this guy if we get a contract on him. Physicals are pretty okay, especially for a 20-year-old. They'll, get to their peak eventually, but first touch, passing, technique, vision, flair, composure. Got his anticipation, penalty taking. A very good player indeed. Decent free kicks too. I think he'll be a really good signing. He's got German origin as well, if I'm not mistaken. Based in Germany. He was born in Germany as well. He's declared for the American international side, but we'll have to see. He can speak many languages. He's almost perfect for us, really. Another player we brought in was Facundo Zamarian, again on a free, one of those guys that may be a little bit of a potential there, and it'll help bolster our younger youth and second sides. He's actually out on loan though at Aachen at the moment. Now, outs is quite a lot. The last day of the window, as you can see here, was quite busy, but this is all the stuff that happened. We'll start from the top. Dalen Klaassen, it was a kind of a fringe player, really. Decided to cash in on him, help with wages, and he's kind of been the source of the money for this transfer window. Stefan Mugosa went out on loan as well. Luckily, all his wages being paid. I don't think he was really ever going to play for us. He had a couple of games off the bench this season, but didn't do much. We've got Julian Jusvan. He went out to Berghausen. Facundo Zamarin, who we quickly went through. Goran Sakalo, I cancelled his contract. I felt that he was not going to get much football this season for us. Didn't play 1 minute for us, and he was on over £5,000, so it helped us out there on the last day. We then loaned out Nicholas Helmbrecht, Milos Dejanek. His contract was up at the end of the season. I just wanted to gain as much money as I could for him as soon as possible. The Australian international, got 75k for him. Better than nothing, isn't it? At the end of the day, and got him off the wage bill. Sasha Mulders went out on loan as well. A bit of a beast, this guy, going for in the air and so on. But again, never really lit the world on fire for us, did he? But he's out on loan. And then I cancelled the contract of Rodney as well to get him off the wage budget. Now, I did say, if I show you these filters, Zelalem, we've got a contract in for him at the moment. We had one, I think he accepted it at the end of January, but we had to cancel it because we couldn't afford it. But yeah, we're back in for him again. I think, I'm pretty confident with that sort of big money in the wage budget available, we should be able to afford him. Now, in the last episode, we got absolutely smashed by Stuttgart, 5-1, and we reacted with this fantastic victory over Greuther Fürth, 4-1. Now we're actually 4-0 up. Daniel Adlung, Felipe Santana, and Ivica Olic all grabbing the goals. Olic grabbing 2. If you look at the actual match stats, Greuther Fürth had 18 shots and more shots on target than us, had more of the ball. We were just clinical this game. Olic with another 2 goals, which is awesome. Berisha grabbed a consolation goal for them in the 71st minute. In the last game before the winter break, we drew to Eintracht Braunschweig, 1 goal each. Dejan Klaassen, the guy who's now left the club, he scored really early on. Felipe Santana then unfortunately scored an own goal. However, Daniel Adlung in the 88th minute missed a penalty. So frustrating. Could have won it for us, and it's so annoying. We played really well this game, deserved 3 points, and it's so annoying that we weren't able to grab it. And then the first game back from the winter break in the league, we beat FC Kaiserslautern 3-0. Michael Lindl, Avicii Olic, and Victor Andrade scoring. We shut down Kaiserslautern a lot, but if you look at how we played, we actually played with a defensive midfielder, and that seemed to work a lot. So we did have the friendlies and so on as well. I showed you last episode we sorted this 1860 Cup. Dortmund beat us, Red Bull Leipzig absolutely smashed us. We beat Dachau 3-0. For some reason we drew to our second side. We drew 0-0 to Garching as well, but as you can see there, it's a very much second string side. A lot of players, well, they rotated it, but yeah, we weren't able to get a victory there. So overall though, if we get rid of the friendlies, competitively, last 3 games, 2 wins, 1 draw, not too bad. We reacted really, really well from that bad loss. And in the league now, we're sat in 10th, which isn't too bad at all. 26 points and another couple of wins, and we will be right up that table. So today we're away against Sandhausen, who are 17th in the league. We've all played the same amount of games. Olic is 4 goals ahead of anyone else in the top goal scorers at the moment, which is perfect. So yeah, we're hoping for another 3 points, which would be awesome to continue a good little run that we've got going on. So let's jump into it and see how we can get on. So here we are. We are looking like we're favourites for this one, which is quality. Hopefully we can go and grab the victory in it as well. So we are, 7 places ahead of these. Only 7 points ahead, though. And let's see what we can do. Let's see the starting lineups for the 2 teams. So, the home side, Sandhausen, are going to start off with a 4-4-2. Nala in goal. Pacarada, Gimber, Gordon, and Klingman at the back. Kosecki, Linsmeyer, Karl, and Wutten in midfield. Von Gudika and Zavada up front for them. Now, our team, we're going to start with Aisha in goal. Vitek will have to come in for the injured Burnish. And Mausberger with Santana, as usual, with Bush coming in at right back. Fanoli at defensive midfield. Victor Andrade, who we've actually extended his loan. I forgot to mention that. His loan originally was till the end of this season. We've extended it till the end of next season. So we've got an extra year on him because he's been pretty good for us. Michael Lindl will support Adlung in the middle with Stefan Anya on the right hand side and Olic up front. I think someone commented on the video saying that when we were leaking a lot of goals, Lindl and Adlung, because of their conflicting roles, as in one's going to win the ball all the time and one's trying to get space, it didn't really work. But I'm confident now we've got a defensive midfielder trying to pull the strings a little bit. It may work a little bit better. So assertively, I want us to go and pick up from where we last got off. Whatever, get my words out. I want you to pick up where you left off last time. Out. There we go. So yeah, well, Andrade, that's not good. He didn't take that well. But yeah, off we go then. We're in the black, Sandhausen in the white. We're kicked towards the right hand side. And let's hope for another 3 points today against Sandhausen. Really playing well recently. So a lot of space here for them on this right hand side. Now Andrade will pick it up. Look at the room for Olic down the middle. If he can. Oh, he's still going. Andrade, what a run this is. Olic! There you go. Within 4 minutes. And what a run from Victor Andrade. And what an assist that is. And another goal for Avicii Olic, who any space. But look at that run. I thought, he's bottled it when he didn't pass the ball. But then he passed it. Perfect timing. Perfect pass. Great finish. On the half, well, sort of on the half volley. It was on the bounce. And we have a very, very solid lead so far against Sandhausen. We've got to start taking advantage now of these teams. We don't want any more draws. We just want to get 3 points all the while. We'll push up that table. And, it's a time of season now where contracts are starting to expire. And we can have a look at players that we can build for next season. I think there's not many players left now. I've renewed Olic's contract for another 2 years. There's not many players left now in this 11 or in this squad that I want to keep that contracts expiring. A lot of these players have another year or 2 at least left on their contracts. So, good first half. It went quick. Yeah, we'll keep it as that. I don't want to mess about with it too much more. So, 10 shots in the first half from us. Hopefully we'll get another 10 and hopefully we'll get another goal and just kill this game off. Because we got that goal so early, it's almost like we're going to be inviting a lot of pressure from Sandhausen. All they need is a goal and they're back in this game. As I say that, they've got a corner which comes in and very well collected from Aisha. As long as he doesn't rush this, or if it finds a man, a lot of room on the left, he goes down the middle. And you brought it down as well. Quality from him. Here's Andrade into Olic. Look at the room through the middle. And they found it. No. Long ball now towards Zavada. We've headed it up. Time for Fanoli to bring it down. Now that's what we've got that defensive midfield role for. Lindl. He lost out. Adlung again. As long as we can keep it. Fanoli into Lindl. Andrade again. A bit of room for Olic. But Andrade goes alone. Got the shot away. But it is straight at the goalkeeper, Canala. That was good passage of play, though. Bit sloppy that we didn't keep it at times. But in the end, we got a good attack away. And a good chance. Now, we're going to make one change. Lindl is a bit tired. So, we're going to bring on Zelalem. See what you guys think. If him, advanced playmaker, is where he's at. He's just young, fresh legs. See what he can offer for us. Because I think he's going to be one of the better players in this series if we manage to sign him. Straight away, he's caused a red card. Carl has been sent off for Sandhausen. And hopefully, that should be the 3 points for us, I'd assume now. Perdidaj as well, Fanoli. He is got a slight injury. So we're going to bring on Romald Lacazette. His first appearance for the club under my management. Because I was trying to sell him off in the January transfer window. Because I didn't think he was going to play much football for us. But there was an offer came in. It wasn't brilliant, to be honest. We'll bring on Kuki as well. As a poacher for the last 10. Get, again, some fresh legs on. But I think we should have recorded quite a comfortable 1-0 victory here, unless something bad happens in the last couple of minutes. It's going quite slow. There's a lot of fouls in the last couple of minutes or so. We're coming into stoppage time. There's 15 seconds left. I think we've done enough to win this game. In the end, we did have another shot, 10 shots, 20 shots to their 9. And it was that early goal that has been all the difference. And another 3 points there. And defensively, we were solid. That defensive midfielder, Fanoli, again, working well. Lacazette came on. He'll have a... Well, we'll see how bad Fanoli's injury is. But he might have a little run in the first team. Zelalem as well came on straight away. Caused that red card. So, things are looking good. I like the look of Zelalem. But we'll just have to see where he fits into the team. When the team's winning games, we don't want to change it up too much. But that was a really good victory in the end. We're up to 8th in the league. Obviously, a couple of teams have got games in hand. But if Fortuna and Dinamo Dresden drop points, then we are in some good business. Hopefully, obviously, our objective this season is to finish in the top 9. So, very, very solid victory in the end for us there. I'm happy with that. We've got some games coming up. I'm probably only another couple of episodes or so before the end of the season. In the next game, in the next episode, we will go ahead and play against Hanover. Earlier in the season, we drew 2-2 against them. We fought back from 2-0 down to get a draw. This time we're at home against them, and hopefully we'll have another few greens before that game. They're currently 4th in the league. But in the meantime, we'll play St. Pauli again. They're currently 13th, so just below us in the league. Wolfsburg, who are 16th, and Erzgebirge. Again, I really don't know how to say that team, but they're all below us in the league. Hopefully that should be another, let's say, 7 to 9 points. Don't want to get any more reds. But yeah, things are looking up, and I think for the first time this season, we've got more wins than losses on the table. I'm very happy with that, and if you guys are too, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you are enjoying it. It's been almost a week since we started this save now, so I'm really, really enjoying it. Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you next time. See ya.